What's up, y'all? It's your girl AALIYAH Nichele, and I am back again with another YouTube video. As you can see, I am sitting down, so this is a sit down, and y'all know I have been loving these sit downs. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, these sit downs have just been bringing me so much joy, so I'm so excited for this one today. But I have my little mic today, and I'm so excited to just be talking to y'all and just being back. Like, how have y'all been? Let me know in the comments. Today, as you can see by the title, we are going to basically find out, well, y'all are gonna find out how I got my zeal back for Christ, and I'm just gonna share with y'all like the things that I did to get my fire back for Christ, because there's some times where, you know, we lose that fire, or we're running on like real adrenaline, like we're running on adrenaline, and eventually that adrenaline, it dies out. But here I am to tell y'all that that doesn't have to be the case, that we can continue to like seek the Lord and continue to have that fire for Him. It's just understanding how to maintain that fire. So when you are blessed with that fire, when you have received that fire, do not ever do anything to let that fire go, okay? And something that I learned in church one time, my pastor had told me this, is like we noticed that sometimes our fire is missing, or our fire has burnt out, and it's the fact that we were pouring water on our fire. So we were pouring insecurities on our fire, we were pouring hate on our fire, jealousy, sin, like all these things we may have been pouring on our fire, and that is what caused our fire to die out. So here are some ways that I have got my fire back for Christ. So I'm excited. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Not me saying subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. I am so blessed for each and every one of you. Glory to God, honestly. Like, this could not happen without the Lord. And just the Lord using me. Because today I was going back and forth whether or not I want to do a YouTube video. And I like the fact that I was going back and forth with it was just a sign, like, AALIYAH, do that video. Okay, so here I am. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. I know I be yapping a lot, and yeah. But number one, I would say the first thing that I did to really get my fire back for Christ was, or one of the things that I did, was fasting. Y'all, fasting is like such a reset. And just like being able to like fully seek the Lord and fully know, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna give up this so that I can spend more time with Him. It's just like a great way to really seek the Lord is through fasting. So at the start of the year in January, me and my church, we had did a 7-day fast, and that fast, y'all, was so amazing. If y'all know 2819, if y'all know of 2819 and you go there, hey family. But yeah, so we did a 7-day fast, and it was just such an amazing experience. Like, I have never felt so strong in my walk. I feel like whenever I fast, it's just like such an increase, you know. It's really like allowing God to increase in me and allowing myself to decrease. So yeah, I would recommend fasting. And sister, brother, if you have never fasted before, that is a-okay. You know, because in the Bible it does say when you fast, this is how you should fast. But also go read that chapter in Matthew, because it'll teach you how to fast. But we are called to fast. Like, we are called to give up our fleshly desires and fully seek the Lord. Like, that is something that we as disciples, as believers, are called to do. And there are so many different ways you guys can fast, honestly. Like, it could be, okay, I'm gonna take like a week break from social media and just fully seek the Lord in that time. Or I'm gonna like give up my plate. Like a big type of fast that people do is water fast. I'm gonna do just water for 3 days, for 1 day, for 2 days, for a week. However long you want to do it, it is up to you. It is really between you and the Lord. Like, whenever you are called, or you feel like you're called to go on a fast, what I recommend you do is first ask the Lord, how long do you want me to fast? And what kind of fast do you want me to do? And it's whatever comes to your heart is like, it's the Lord speaking to you. So if the Lord is like, if you feel in your heart, you're like, oh, I really want to do like a water fast, like I've never done it before, and I really want to try it and see how long I can last and just see how my fire for the Lord will grow. Sister, brother, that is the Lord. That is literally the Lord speaking. And so I recommend, there's Daniel fasts, water fasts, social media fasts. Honestly, a thing my pastor said, shout out Pastor Phil,
is if it don't hurt your flesh, it ain't a fast, okay?
Just keep that in mind when choosing your fast, is that it has to be something that ultimately is going to hurt your flesh. Like your flesh at the end of the day should not like what you are doing, but the spirit will like what you are doing. So we are here to please our spirit and not our flesh, okay? And that is that. Moving into the second one, I would say the second thing I did that really got me back on fire for God is setting up a space for my prayer time. Setting up a space for my prayer time. And I did this at my mom's house and at my dad's house. So what I did is my dad's house, I set up my own, like I have a closet. My closet, mind you, was taken up by all these clothes. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to kind of divide my closet in half and have my space for the Lord. And my space for me and the Lord's time on one side, and then my clothes on the other side. So I feel like definitely designating a specific space for me to go and pray definitely has helped a lot, because I just feel so much peace when I'm able to just go into my space that I have created for me and the Lord. And it's like I feel the Lord's voice and I feel the Lord's presence a whole lot more, because it's like when I'm in the open praying, when I'm in the open reading my word, it's like it's so many distractions. So that's why I felt like having a space, a designated spot for you to go read your word, go pray to your Father, is so important. And even the scriptures tell us in Matthew, Luke, and Mark, I believe. I'm going to just reference Matthew for this though. But there is a scripture in Matthew that talks about when you pray, go into your secret place. So it's very important that you have a secret space, or just a place that you can go to. And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Literally, like people have told me that they go in their closet. Yep. They closet got all these clothes and shoes, but they still finna go sit in there no matter what and pray to their Lord, pray to their Father. So it's like wherever you can really find a space for you, allow that to be for you. It literally can be anywhere, y'all. Just somewhere that you feel safe and you feel like, okay, this is like a perfect space for me not to be distracted. Yeah. The next thing, what else? No, literally that. I have so many tips. Like, this will be a long video if I don't quit yapping. But the next thing I would say is really getting into the word. I know, like, a lot of people say, like, read your word, but that is like, listen to them. Whoever tells you that, listen to them. It is so crucial, because it's like, how do you expect to know the character of Christ if you don't even know his word? You don't even know how he talks. You don't even know like what he has spoken over you. How can you expect to know who he is? How can you expect to love Jesus if you don't know his word? It's just like, it doesn't make sense. How could you love someone if you don't know how they are? Not even how they treat you, or how you know, but how they are as a person. How can you love them if you don't even know them? You know, at the end of the day, that's the whole point. How can you love someone if you don't know them? So when you read your word, when you read this Bible, this Bible, this is the Bible, okay? When you read this, it just, your relationship with Christ will increase so much. And it's like God will speak to you through the scriptures. So if you feel as though you haven't heard the voice of Christ, or you haven't heard God speaking to you, that is because you're not reading the word. You're not really spending time with the Lord in his word. And something I want to encourage you also is, because this is something that I struggled with, is sometimes I struggled with is where to go in my Bible. That's something I definitely had struggles with. But I will say, as far as that goes, pray about it. Oh my gosh, y'all, I kid you not. Let me show y'all. Y'all, look, it's a butterfly on my journal. That's God. Ain't that the Lord? No, literally.
Yeah, did I say but?
It's a ladybug on my journal. Y'all, if that ain't the Lord, I don't know. Okay, sorry y'all, I just love all of God's creation. But yeah, so if you feel like you're lost and don't know where to read in your word, I would say pray about it. And honestly, what I do when I don't know where I want to read, this is something that genuinely helps me, is I'll just flip. Okay, let me show you what I do. So sometimes I'll have my Bible closed, and when I'm like struggling to figure out what I want to read, I will literally open a random, I'm just gonna open it random, and wherever it takes me, I'm gonna read it. You know, that's something that helps me personally. but I would say pray about it. I recommend some books that I do recommend is obviously the Gospels, you know, Mark, Matthew, Luke, John, because that just shows Jesus's character here on earth, and like the healing that he did, the restoring that he did, that shows that. I also love the book of James, y'all. I read it during my fast in January. Oh my god, y'all, it's a short book, but it's such an amazing short book. Like, it teaches you so many needed life skills as a believer. Like, it teaches you so much. So if you can, go ahead and read James. This is
Your sign. Your sister just gave you a sign. So go ahead and read James because it is an amazing book.
Yeah. I love y'all so much, so I just had to plant that. Okay. But yeah, getting into your word will allow you to grow. If you don't see growth, are you really in your word? Yeah. It's honestly like a heart check. Like, I have to do this to myself every day, y'all. So this is not even just y'all, like, this is literally me too. But I have to check my heart. Like, is what I'm doing going to, at the end of the day, please the Lord? Like, yeah, is what I'm doing, like, is what I'm filling my time with, filling my energy with, pleasing the Lord? Because I don't care to please people. Like, pleasing people, y'all, that's been out the door. That's been out the door. And I'm stepping into this season of like putting God first, and then it's like putting God first and then understanding how to treat myself, because this, at the end of the day, this is my life, and in order for me to make sure that I'm the best version of myself, I have to pour into myself. But the only one who can truly pour into you is the Father. He's the only one that can truly pour into you and make you feel the love you want to feel. That love comes from the Father at the end of the day. Another thing I want to say as far as like a tip to getting your fire back is journaling. Y'all, journaling, it's just such a calm and like peaceful thing to do. And I have this is my prayer journal, y'all, but I'm telling y'all, I have so many different journals. Like, this one is my Do What Makes You Happy journal. So this is where I plan like content ideas. I plan little ideas that I have for like just evangelism and stuff like that, because I'm doing what makes me happy at the end of the day. And I love journaling, and I feel like journaling is just a relief. And it's like, sometimes we don't have the words to say, but we are able to write what we feel. And I feel like that's a lot of people probably relate to that, because it's like, we may not know what words to physically say, but we can write. And it's also like a thing where like God gave us 2 ears and a mouth, so we're able to hear, we're able to listen to our thoughts, hear our thoughts, but sometimes we're not able to speak our thoughts all the time. That's kind of a word. Is that a word? Let me know, because that's actually true. It's like we're able to hear our thoughts, and we're able to interpret our thoughts and understand our thoughts, but sometimes we're not able to speak how we feel. It can be really hard to speak how we feel. So that's why I think journaling is just such a relief and a reset, and just allowing you to truly understand what your feelings are, and then being able to look back and see. Like, this is my favorite part about journaling, is being able to look back and see, like, oh my God, I felt like this a day ago, and now I'm like completely in a different headspace, completely in a different like mind. Like, I am no longer like sad or angry. I'm no longer feeling that way. Like, that just shows how and honestly, journaling can really show how the Lord answers. And it can really like increase our faith, honestly, because it's like going back and just looking at all the things that the Lord has delivered me from, answered prayers that He has blessed me with. It's just like, wow, God, you are real, and you are in my midst. You are here, you are listening, that nothing I write, nothing I say, nothing I think goes unnoticed. And then I'm gonna say, like, I guess one more tip that helped me, and that is really like getting into nature. I feel like whenever I feel sad, or I feel an emotion that is not of Christ, obviously we like we hold every thought captive to Christ. But it's also like, after we do that, what do we do next? And so for me, I tend to find myself like, okay, Aaliyah, I'm gonna go out, take a prayer walk. We're gonna go to this river and just, you know, read the word, pray, worship. We're gonna go do a little hike, you know, go to the park, just do something, get out the house somehow, go look at nature, go touch grass somewhere, somehow. And that literally brings me so much peace, because when I'm in the midst of God's creation, I feel like I feel his presence heavily, for one, but also I just feel him speaking to me. Like, I feel like he speaks so clear when I am like surrounded by his creation and just surrounded in the midst of nature. I just feel like his voice is just so heard, you know. And it also just helps me to clear my mind. And yeah, like, these are literally things that I have done and am still doing to continue to just allow my fire to not die down, but just amplify. Like, I'm gonna say right now, like, my fire is never, I don't ever want to see my fire burn out, ever. And I don't ever want to see your fire burn out. So it's like, we have to, at the end of the day, we have to hold ourselves accountable, but we also have to hold others accountable. So if you honestly like take your time and really seek the Lord and truly like do some of the things that I have said in this video, if you do those things and really make it like a priority to you, then it's like that fire is just gonna amplify. I feel like we make it seem harder than it is, but at the end of the day, God is not mad at us if we miss one day of reading his word. God is not mad at us if we forget to pray before we wake up. Like, God is not mad at us. And I feel like when we like realize that is when we can truly like step into the fact that, okay, I'm going to build these routines because I genuinely want a relationship with Christ, not because I want to just follow this religion. We're not doing these works because we have to. We're doing it genuinely because we want to. So when we unlock that mindset that, okay, these are genuinely when we realize that these are genuinely things that we desire to do, it just changes. Like, we're not forced to do these things. Christ is not forcing us to do these things. We should want to. We should want to because of the price that was paid for us. We should want to because of what the Lord has done for us, you know? It's like we should want to follow after him. We should want to love him. We should want to share his word with other people. We should not want to hold a word in us. No, we need to give birth to that word. Shout out to my sister Tasia, because she literally told me that, Aaliyah, we have to be giving birth to our words, to the word, not to our words, to the word, to the good news. We can't just keep it in us and just hold it and just allow it to just sit within us. No, we have to let it out. We have to share it with someone. We have to be the light that God has called us to be. Like, that is genuinely why we are here on this earth. This earth is not our home. We are here on assignment. We are here on an assignment, and that is to show someone the love of Christ. That is to show someone that they are loved, that they are appreciated, and that God is their Father. Like, at the end of the day, y'all, that is why we are here. And I just pray God will restore your fire. God will amplify your fire. We will not be pouring water on our fires no more. We will only be pouring we will only be pouring what's that thing called that amplifies the fire? Like, when you start a fire and you put that stuff on and it like makes a fire big. What's that called? We're gonna only be pouring gas on our fire, okay? I think that's right. Yeah, so we're only pouring gas on our fire. Anything to just amplify it. No more water. Bye-bye water. Bye-bye water. That was back. Bye-bye yesterday. Goodbye yesterday. Now we are moving into a new season, and I'm so happy about it, y'all. So I just want to say I genuinely love you all so much. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, y'all, because no, hold on, I'm trying to fix these blinds. Okay, no, okay, y'all, that's better, but we're just so bright now. but it's okay. I hope you all genuinely enjoy this video, and I hope that the Lord, you know, spoke through me to speak to you, and that you are able to like receive something from this, because this is honestly all glory to the Lord God our Father, because
I literally just was like, Lord, I don't even know what to say. Like, you want me to make a video, but I don't even know the words to say. And y'all,
that's how you know the Lord is literally working and the Lord is moving. And all you have to do is open your mouth. All you have to do is open your mouth. And in the scripture, in the word, open your mouth and he shall fill it. So it's like, be obedient, y'all. Whatever the Lord has called you to do, be obedient. And that is the last thing I'm going to leave you with for this video. I love you all so much. Please subscribe to join my family. I would genuinely appreciate it so much. Like, y'all already my brothers and sisters, but y'all might as well just go ahead and just hit that subscribe button so we can truly like create, you know, yeah. I love you all so much. Please check out my other videos. Maybe they can help you as well. But I love y'all. And also, y'all, check my description box, because I've been talking to y'all in the description box too. And also follow me via my social medias. If you ever want to reach out, message me. I'm always here, always open. And please comment. I love when y'all comment, and just, you know, it's an amazing thing to see when y'all comment, and I love to respond. So love y'all so much. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay prayed up, okay? And I will see y'all very soon.